Welcome, everyone. Welcome to this week's Water Signs live readings for the week of June 20th through June 26th of 2022. So we are looking at Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We are going to talk about the astrology a little bit, guys. So I know many of you are celebrating a Father's Day today, so happy Father's Day to everyone. So if you're watching the replay, please just check in the description box. You'll just click the timestamps, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and it will take you where you want to go. I am going to talk about the planet parade just a little bit because it's super exciting. There is a major astrological event happening right now. These five big planets are lining up and definitely makes it look like they're right after another in a parade. And we have Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. Again, massive planets that really kind of indicate how you're going to behave, how you're going to act, how you're going to communicate, that type of situation. Hi, Amber. So, the moon on June 24th is going to enter into this parade as the crescent moon. And that's going to be the best day to really be able to see the parade. You are able to see it. If you have a telescope, you'll actually be able to see the rings around Saturn. But if you don't have a telescope, of course, you can still see the planets. Mercury will be the hardest planet to see because it is closest to the sun. The easiest way is going to be on the 24th when you see that crescent moon. You're going to be able to follow then and see Venus and follow from there and see Mercury. And I actually got a picture online. Oh no, it's not gonna. All right, give me wrong one, guys. Give me just a second. So I wanted you guys to see how they're going to line up. There we go. So AccuWeather provided us a beautiful picture. And you can see Mercury is going to be closest to the horizon, right? See how that crescent moon is falling in there? That's going to be the day that you guys can see it the most. All right, so this planet parade is super exciting and does have a lot of meaning behind it. So what I decided to do for the water signs is I decided I was going to break it down and go by each planet and decide, like tell you why each planet is specific, what's happening in this particular planet parade. Let's start with Mercury. So Mercury is the easiest one because it controls our communication, right? Everybody knows about Mercury retrograde, and when that happens, how things kind of go wonky and technical things may not work, like electronics, your phones, laptops. Communication can be either cut off completely or just it could be a lot of miscommunication during Mercury retrograde. So everybody knows about Mercury retrograde, but Mercury is out of retrograde. So right now it's very clear communication, and you actually have this all the way until September. Saturn, of course, is like the father planet, and Saturn is the biggest planet. It is like the in charge, makes the rules planet, right? And it is in retrograde. It went in retrograde on June 4th and doesn't come out until October. And Saturn means that there's going to be big life lessons learned in this period. Jupiter, another big planet in the parade, is in Aries until 2023. It's about expansive action, lots of big moves being made in this time, especially if you have Aries in major aspects of your chart. And then I got to Venus and Mars. When I got to Venus and Mars, so we all know that Venus represents divine feminine, right? Here on the channel, we talk about it all the time. And we all know that Mars represents the divine masculine. I know a little bit more about Mars, I would say, than Venus because I have a lot of Aries in my chart. And so I do feel like Mars and Aries is kind of like the defiant one, right? The one that goes against the rules. The sign that always proves people wrong, right? That's Mars and Aries, right? And Venus. And I just want to say Mars is in Aries. A very happy place for Mars. And Venus is also in its home. Venus actually rules two signs, Libra and Taurus. Both of them right now making really significant moves, especially if you're on that twin journey. So if you're on the twin journey, I want you to know, I'm just going to give you the information and then I want you to make of it what you will. But if you're on the twin journey, I want you to know it's very important that right now, Mars is squared to Pluto. Pluto does, of course, rule Scorpio, death, and transformation. And this is happening in the house of Capricorn. So these two planets, Venus and Mars, together in this parade, and then Mars kind of going against, you know, being that got to prove people wrong. um, and in the house of Capricorn is very significant. Again, take that with what you will, especially if you're on the journey, especially if you have Aries, Scorpio, and Capricorn in your journey. All right, so I think that's all I wanted to talk about. The 24th, guys, make sure to go out early in the morning, right before sunrise, right before the sun breaks over the horizon, and you'll be able to see this planet parade without any telescopes or binoculars or anything. You'll be able to see it all on your own. The crescent moon is going to show you where all the other planets are. So yes, guys, go make sure to check that out. All right, let's jump in. We are doing 2 lives today, guys. I was not able to do the earth signs yesterday, so I pushed them back, and we're actually going to do the earth signs directly after the water signs. So let's go ahead and get started. I was drawn to use the angel inspiration, and it's pretty interesting, guys, because as I was pulling them out, these 3 cards, I always kind of flip them over so you guys can see them, and these 3 cards really stuck out to me. Universal Heart came out. Again, if you're on the twin journey, it's all about unconditional love, right? Archangel Raguel came out. It's interesting because Archangel Raguel is like the police of all the archangels, right? Whenever there's a dispute between 2 major archangels, this is the angel that comes in to like calm everything down. So pretty interesting that this is happening while Mars is squared to Pluto in Capricorn. But anyway, the Be Free card came out. And so here's what I'm getting from all of this, guys. I'm definitely sensing, and it's odd because I don't want people to take it the wrong way. I feel like I took it the wrong way the moment I seen it on the charts. And then I was so confused. I even told Junior, I was like, this is the opposite of everything I always say. I don't understand. So here's what's happening. The Be Free card really explained it to me. I do feel like there is a large like battle with divine masculine and divine feminine energy. I don't necessarily feel like divine masculine, divine feminine are necessarily fighting each other as they're trying to fight to break free. And I think that's kind of the situation that's happening. So if you guys study astrology and you study your charts, or your counterpart charts, like I know Amber does, that's something to really pay attention to. And then it was really funny because Junior, who's really new to astrology, pointed out that his Pluto is in Scorpio, and that's really significant. So look at your charts, and if your Pluto's in Scorpio, you could fare fine in this situation. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump in. Let's timestamp Cancer. Let's do 808 just because I like the 8s and I'm waiting for it. There it is, 808 for Cancer. And I am going to use the Angel Inspiration deck for Energy of the Week. I did talk about the astrology and the planet parade. So Cancer, if you want to watch that at the beginning of the video, I do recommend it. But let's see, what is the energy for Cancer June 20th through June 26th? So we have Seek Enlightenment coming out. I have Silence Your Thoughts is going to be on the bottom. I'm getting like a lot of overthinking, Cancer. Seek enlightenment. So you're learning about something spiritual, right? It's not like seek wisdom. It doesn't show books. It's like telling me that there's something spiritual happening this week, Cancer. Ari, the creator, joins us. Look at that. Birthday is June 23rd and turning 23. That is awesome. All right. All right, Cancer, let's do the main spread and see what this is about. Let's do the challenge or obstacle. So I am using the power of love for the main spread this week, guys. All right, so we have elevation. You're making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. And look at that, falling right after Seek Enlightenment, Cancer. All right, so we also have kindness. This is going to be lesson learned. It's going to help you with this challenge or obstacle. So there's something about your spiritual awakening that's causing you a challenge or obstacle this week. Kindness says you are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So I'm talking to someone who is out spreading unconditional love. And a lot of times you guys think think that you're not, and you don't realize that you're doing it, and you're teaching other people by example. And then outcome, we have loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Self-love is going to be on the bottom, Cancer. So I definitely feel like this is going to have something to do with a spiritual awakening, but I'm sensing the energy of another person. The self-love kind of gives it away, and the silence your thoughts kind of gives it away. I just want to say trust the flow was under there. So it's like something's happening spiritually between you and someone else, Cancer. Spirit's asking you to continue forward, like continue your elevation, your awakening. But there's something, the part where it says the kindness, you're a humanitarian, made of love, and you're able to share that energy with others. It's like it's hard for you to leave this person behind. All right, let's look at elevation. Something about your spiritual awakening. I feel like Spirit's asking you to push forward, and you're trying to like hold back, wait for something or someone. So judgment is coming out. Spirit's definitely asking you to push forward. Judgment is your higher calling. Spirit's asking you to follow your purpose, Cancer, and you're trying to hold on to something or someone. Let's see what else comes out. So we have the 9 of coins. That's independence. It's doing something on your own. Yes, Cancer. There's something about a spiritual awakening here, and there's something about you holding on to something that's holding you back or holding you down. It could even be pulling you down, Cancer. And Spirit's asking you, you have something that you're supposed to be doing, and you're supposed to be doing it on your own. Nobody likes that though, right? But here's what happens, Cancer. When you get to the part where you start following your purpose on your own, we've all heard it before. When I stopped looking for that new person or that new relationship or that great, match, when I stopped looking and just followed my own thing, that's when it comes. And everybody says that. And that's exactly what those 2 cards say. All right, let's look at the kindness card. So we have the 3 of Cups. This is something about soul tribe, because there's definitely like a spiritual energy here. And we have the Star. The Star is Aquarius energy, and it's very much about a clean slate, bright hope for the future. So it's like this is someone, a Cancer, who has someone in their soul tribe. And guys, everybody is in your soul tribe. Your soulmates are in your soul tribe. Your twins are in your soul tribe. And some people even believe your karmics are in your soul tribe, that you come back each lifetime repeatedly with the same people. I don't necessarily know if karmics are going to go in that. I haven't studied enough of that to really make a decision, honestly. But soul tribe, I do feel like you're trying to have this new start, Cancer. And there's something where Spirit's saying, I'm not saying this is never going to happen here, but I'm saying Spirit right now is asking you to focus on what you're supposed to be doing. The loyalty card comes out as the outcome. And Cancer, I just want to say that that's probably why you're holding on to this thing. You have this loyalty that is beyond measure. No one matches your loyalty, Cancer. And this person, that's why you're having such a difficult time releasing the situation. Ace of Cups tells me there's, again, overflow of emotions. And this is also about intuition. And I love, oh my goodness, I love that the Ace of Wands comes out right after that. The Ace of Wands is your destiny. And I just want to say aces are new. It's time to start a new, Cancer. All right, so I decided I wanted to use Queen of the Moon for guidance. So let's see what Spirit has to say to Cancer about this situation. I'm just saying, I'm a Cancer rising, and I felt that the whole way through. All right, let's see. So we have faith, the warm moon. Spirit's asking you to have faith. And I just heard too, like, I said this the other day. I said, like, that thing that says it's not our job to heal everyone. Actually, it is. But people say too, like, I'm not God, right? We have to leave it to God. Do we have parts of God? Well, absolutely. But are we? I don't know. I wouldn't go that far, right? And I just kind of heard that, Cancer, like, leave it to me. Not me, Rosa, personally, but it's like Spirit saying, leave it to Spirit, leave it to the universe. Do what it is that you need to do, and then have faith that the universe is going to do what the universe has to do. Do you see what I'm trying to say? All right, and then we also have action. I do feel like there's something that you need to do. It's going to be the purpose. It's going to be your destiny, what it is you're supposed to be focused on yourself. And then we also have resilience. And I feel like that's kind of a little bit of spirit saying, yes, you can take the harder road. Like, yes, we all have free will. You know how I always say, guys, like the road is bumpy when we're doing the wrong thing, and then the road is smoother when it's, you know, making the right decisions. Of course, you can take that bumpy road. And Cancer, of course, you're resilient. But I feel like Spirit's asking you to have faith. All right, let's close it out for Cancer with the Moonology Oracles. And this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you are emotional this week. I seen that Ace of Cups. I do sense an overflow of emotion. Guys, I had a difficult morning. Yeah, definitely super emotional this morning. So I understand. I understand, Cancer. We have don't let pride get in your way. Absolutely. And we have your commitment is being tested, and absolutely you're trying to go against the grain, Cancer. You're trying to do something that's making your road bumpier. So work through your fears came out. It's new moon in Scorpio. Scorpio energy really strong right now, and don't let pride get in your way. I feel like that's the issue. It's like Cancer doesn't want to be wrong about something. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. A new start is coming. Look at that, a new moon on the bottom. All right, Cancer, I hope it was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. Guys, I'm going to clean up really quickly and we will jump to Scorpio. I sense the Scorpio energy in here, guys. It's like bouncing off of everyone. It's screaming, hello, I'm here. I see you. I see you. Angel Victoria, look, says, I missed the Scorpio reading. No, not yet. Amber says, extremely tired today. Ooh. Amber's like my warning bell. She tells me something and I swear it happens. Yes, guys, please hit that thumbs up button. Thank you, Diana. And Ari the Creator, if you guys haven't checked out her channel, please go do so. Brilliant mind. I love her videos. Very helpful all the time. So I think Scorpio is going to have a better reading than last week. Last week was tough for Scorpio, and a lot of you guys are messaging me and they were like, I thought you said this moon was nice. Guys. Yeah, I got a couple of different messages throughout the week that tickled me a little bit. But I do feel like Scorpio, clearly the sun has arose, made it through the week. So let's see what's going to come out. How well did Scorpio do? I just want to say Scorpio right now in this astrological kind of aspect of things, it has a very, I almost said stubborn, but I don't want to say stubborn. It's not necessarily stubborn. It's like a I'm not going to quit type of energy. You can't take me down type of energy. You know what I mean? All right, guys, let's timestamp Scorpio. I just seen it 1848. Scorpio, this is going to be for June 20th through June 26th. Those 8s are not going to slide by me. So let's see what 1848 means. I am using the Angel Inspiration deck. I feel like we definitely need some angel guidance this week. I did talk about the planet parade and the different meanings for the different planets and what's happening with that planet parade. June 24th, guys, go out there and look right before the sun comes up and look at that parade. You won't see it again until 2040. All right, Scorpio, the energy is strong. All right, let's see. Energy for June 20th through June 26th. We have the kindness card coming out and speak from the heart. All right, so Scorpio's heart, okay? Scorpio is trying to reach for happiness. That's the whole goal. That's what the fight is for. But some things happen, and Scorpio has, I feel like someone, I don't feel like is intentional, Scorpio. Honestly, I don't. But I feel like Scorpio feels like something has hurt their feelings or upset them in some way. Someone maybe wasn't like, the kindness shows the dog and compassion, and the dog always tells me loyalty. So it's almost like Scorpio feels like someone wasn't loyal to them. A 34 is the number is sticking out to me too. So that could mean something. That could be an age. Or yeah, I don't know. Anyway, kindness is very much about having compassion, unconditional love. It does show the angel holding the puppy, and it's very much about how you treat yourself and others. We always say it's how you treat others, Scorpio, but it's definitely how you treat yourself too. Scorpio is one of the hardest signs. It's like Aries. You're just really hard on yourself. And that kind of gives you that push, right? That's also why Scorpio is one of the strongest signs, right? Speak from the heart. There's something, this is going to be the guidance. This is definitely spirit saying here that this is what you need to do. If someone's hurt you, Scorpio, don't. Scorpio's tough, right? They hold those emotions in. Nothing can hurt them. They don't show people how they feel. They keep all that in. And Spirit's telling you that's hurting you more than anyone else, Scorpio. Release it and let it go. Let it go back to the universe. And when I say let it go, some people are like, I can't let it go. I can't abandon it. Okay, I understand that. Release it back to the universe. God will do his job. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, just go with what you're supposed to be doing. But there's definitely a sense of hurt, a sense of hurt energy. It's emotional, and it's I don't feel that whatever happened to you, Scorpio, was intentional. I don't feel that the other energy is out to get you. I just heard some some of you guys are disagreeing with me. I can hear it. It's like, yes, they are. No, they're not. I will say this, guys. Hurt people hurt people. It's a Joyce Meyer quote that I heard several years back, and I've remembered it. And I learned it very quickly. I understood it very quickly, and it's very true. Hurt people hurt people. So if you feel like this person has hurt you, and it's deep, Scorpio, I feel it. Just know that most likely they came from a hurt place too. All right, let's do the main spread and see what's going on. My ears are on fire. Okay, so challenge or obstacle. We have empathy. See, Spirit's asking you to have compassion for this person. What did I just say? Hurt people, hurt people. All right, it says you feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. In the service of love is what's sticking out to me. There's something about your purpose, Scorpio, where you feel, okay, so Scorpio doesn't like to share what they feel, right? They don't want other people to see, right? They very much have like this strong warrior suit always, right? Covering their emotions. And Spirit's asking you in the service, like what you're supposed to be doing here, your purpose, what your plan is, what your soul said, I want to come down here and do. Spirit's asking you to do it, to open yourself up and do it. Freedom also comes out, and it says you're releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. I talked about that earlier too. Scorpio, whatever it is that you're leaving, or you definitely need to release whatever the energy is that this bad thing happened or this bad person did this thing. I'm not saying that a bad person didn't do a thing, but I'm saying that they were hurt and where they came from a hurt energy. You see what I'm trying to say? And Scorpio, that would then ask you, have you ever been hurt and lashed out or said something maybe unkind that you didn't mean in the moment? You see what I'm trying to say? But you were upset. And I feel like that's kind of what's happened here. You have to have compassion, have empathy for this person, free yourself from it, because what's happening is you're holding on to it. And again, it's not hurting anyone else, Scorpio, but it's definitely bothering you. And look at this, the purpose card comes out, beautiful. It says you possess a determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. And most likely that's your purpose here, Scorpio. Most likely you're supposed to be down here teaching other ones about this compassion, about this empathy, about this unconditional love. All right. It's so true, Sandra. So true. Inside teddy bears. All right, let's look at empathy. Why are you struggling with empathy? So we have the Eight of Swords coming out. Eight of Swords says you need to break yourself away from something. The self-restrictions, the perceived limitations. We have the Knight of Swords coming out. I'm sorry, that's the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is, okay, so I always say that all the kings protect and provide, right? Kings, like queens, other people, right? And the kings very much are like protectors and providers, but the King of Swords is more of a protector. The sword very much tells me that he's like a fighter. He will cut you out quickly. There's something about communication. I sensed that earlier. This whole thing is going to be about something that was said to Scorpio. There was some sort of communication, and someone hurt you, Scorpio. And I feel like that person was coming from a hurt place. We have the Ace of Cups coming out on freedom. There's definitely a lot of emotions and spirit saying like release the situation, forgive, release, and that's going to help you with that overflow. And here's the thing, Scorpio, this happens to a lot of the Scorpios I know. You guys hold it in and then the cup gets full and more full and more full. You see what I'm trying to say? And it just keeps filling up until you can't take it anymore. And spirit's saying that if you want the freedom away from the situation, you're going to have to release those emotions. You're going to have to stop with the overflow of emotions. We have the Wheel of Fortune. It's like move on to something different. Leave this in the past. The Purpose card. We have the Page of Swords. So there's something that you need to communicate and you have fear to communicate it because pages, again, new. They always sense a little bit of fear with them. And we have the Two of Wands. You have an important decision to make. It could have something to do with traveling, but again, not wanting to make the decision, feeling confused as to how to make the decision. Page of Swords is definitely confusion. Confused as to how. How do I do that? Look at this. Are you ready, guys? Surprise, the Ace of Wands on the bottom. So the destiny and purpose is definitely going to be massive in the water signs, right? All right, let's see if we can get some guidance with the situation. Let's get some guidance. What does Spirit think you should do? Seeing the Change card. We have the Have Faith card coming back out, just came out for Cancer. We have the Surrender card coming out on Freedom. Just saying, just saying. And then we have Discernment coming out. So wherever this confusion is, wherever the situation is, where there's fear to communicate or fear to choose something, you're not seeing something clearly. And I feel like this is actually going to be the guidance. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. So regardless of what's going on this week, release the situation, release it with unconditional love. Don't have like anger built up for this person. I feel like, yeah, someone said something to you, Scorpio, and it upset you and it hurt your feelings and you're mad at this person. And Spirit's saying like, release that, let it go. Have faith that Spirit's doing what needs to be done. But do know, Scorpio, do know that it does have to do with your purpose. And look at that, the masculine on the bottom. The masculine talks about balancing your masculine and feminine energies. And I just want to say, masculine and feminine definitely going at it right now. With Mars squaring up to Pluto like that, I mean, it's kind of, yeah, it's I don't, like I said, make of it what you will. I feel like something totally just touched my hair. All right, let's close it out for Scorpio with the Moonology Oracle. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. I definitely sense that. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's the full moon in Taurus. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. It's the full moon in Capricorn. I do feel like once you clear up whatever this confusion is here, and most likely the confusion is you think someone did something to you on purpose, Scorpio, hurt people, hurt people. And I feel like as soon as you release that, you start following your destiny, and that definitely would end this tough cycle, right? All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. It does help my channel grow, guys, and I do appreciate each and every one of them. All right, I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we will jump to the last one, Pisces. I just want to say to you, Scorpio, the Page of Swords, it could have been lack of communication. Maybe the person didn't say something to hurt your feelings. Maybe they didn't say what you wanted them to say. But I don't think it was mean or intentional. Like, I don't feel like the other person's energy was callous. So guys, we are doing the earth signs right after this. I do have it scheduled for 4. So I do plan on getting through these as quickly as possible. I will take a little break. I like to just try to clear the energy a little bit before we try to do a different element. So I have the earth sign scheduled for 4. Thank you, Angel. I think that's the Scorpio has to write that down, take it on a little sticky note. Hurt people, and every time you get upset, you just send that person unconditional love, and it's definitely going to raise your own vibrational energy. All right, guys, let's do Pisces. The last one, 3218 for Pisces. So Pisces, I did talk about the astrology and the planet parade at the beginning of the video. I do recommend watching that. We do have some interesting planets in the parade, making some big astrological moves. So absolutely can see it without binoculars, without telescope. And June 24th is the best day to do that. But let's see, what is the energy for Pisces? The energy for Pisces, June 20th through June 26th. So we have friendship coming out. So friendship does show me that mirror reflection. It's very possible that, again, could be talking to someone on a twin journey. There's something about mirroring each other going on here. But this could actually be, Pisces, about you seeing yourself through someone else's eyes. On the bottom, we have cherish innocence. Pisces, this could have something to do with children. All right, Pisces, so we're using the power of love activation cards for the main spread. So I want to see, what is the challenge or obstacle for Pisces? We have patience. You're able to let universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So I just want to say really quickly, for Pisces that's on the twin journey, the soul connection, the soul bond, Spirit's asking you to be patient, and it may not necessarily happen when you think it's going to happen. For those of you that this has something to do with children, someone's watching you and they're learning from you, but you feel like they're not. It's so interesting. Me and Junior were just talking about this. Children, when they're at a certain age, right? Like my own children, I'm going to use my own family as an example. My children, when they were younger, sometimes I would just want to pull all my hair out because I was like, they don't hear me. They're not listening to me. I'm trying to teach them something and they don't get it. And guys, they hear you and they do get it. And when they grow up and in their 20s and their 30s and they're calling you and they're telling you, hey, I made this right decision, you know it's because of what you told them when they were 12 and 13 and 4. You see what I'm trying to say? It's sticking, it's in there, and I promise you they hear you. But I do feel like I'm talking to like a parent who's like, this person's not listening to me. All right, so we have humility is coming out as lesson learned, and it says you've developed a loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. And again, it's like they might have their own thing. You might want them to do something, and spirit saying like, be patient, that'll come later. Right now, they need to do this thing. And then we also have empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another again in the service of love. This actually just came out for challenge or obstacle for Scorpio. So it's beautiful to see that Pisces has this as the outcome of the week. And I just want to say Pisces has this as the outcome of the week because Pisces has a lot more willingness energy than Scorpio did, right? And it says you are able to compromise if the end result is love. So I definitely do sense a compromise here. And it's going to have something to do if you're on a twin journey with what you're mirroring with your twin. And if you're not on a twin journey, I'm just talking to you and you're a parent and you're like, I have this child and this child's watching me and I have to behave a certain way, I have to do a certain way. Continue to do that. Don't give up, Pisces. Spirit's definitely asking you to be patient. All right, I think we're going to use the regular Rider-Waite. This one's interesting, a little different here, Pisces. All right, let's see what's coming out for patience. So we have the Page of Wands. Again, pages are new. Sometimes there's a lot of fear. They're not at their fullest potential, the pages. They're very much like students. And Wands, of course, is action, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But it's also about your spiritual awakening. Ooh, I just want to say, did I put them up? No. So the Three of Pentacles is coming out. Interesting, I picked Rider-Waite. It's going to be the only deck up here that has cards reversed. We all know how I feel about it. Three of Pentacles came out reversed. You feel like someone's not helping you. Someone's not helping you take some sort of action. Three of Pentacles is supposed to mean that these people are work together, they respect each other's opinions, and it coming out in reverse, super easy, that you feel like someone's not respecting you, they're not working with you. There's not an action being taken because wands are action. So humility, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. It's very much about going within. Stop looking for the answers on the outside. Two of Swords comes out, and Two of Swords is that card that says stuck between a rock and a hard place. But here, I feel like Spirit's saying you're not stuck. The answers are within. And then we have empathy. We have the Nine of Swords coming out, and that is in reverse, thank goodness. But then we have the Five of Swords, and it is coming out upside right. Empathy, have compassion for other people, and have compassion with the words that you use, Pisces. Be cautious of how you speak to people. I just want to say the Five of Swords does say that you come out on top of the situation. King of Wands is on the bottom, and the King of Wands says, like, know what you're capable of, Pisces. So I just want to say the Nine of Swords like is falling on the empathy. It is in reverse. So it's almost like Pisces, if it's causing you a lot of stress, anxiety, look at that, the fear card. If it's causing you like to stay up, not be able to sleep, you're overthinking about it all the time. The Five of Swords does say there's a battle, but it does say that two people walk away and you do come out on top of the situation. It's almost telling me like if you can have empathy for the person, if you can understand something differently, you may still come out victorious. So we have the new moon, new beginnings. It's not the end. It's not always going to be this way. And then we have thunder moon, change. This is going to fall in the middle under lessons learned. So it's like, you know, that thing is something's going to pass, something's going to change. And look at that, purity card is coming out, and the purity card is about a clean slate. And I'm definitely talking to a Pisces. This is something about your children. Trust is on the bottom. Look at that. See the egg? And it's definitely supposed to show like there's actually two people in the egg, but definitely could be like, you know how the chicken has the baby and the egg, and it sits on the egg, keeps it warm, protects it. It's definitely kind of the issue there. All right, let's close it out for Pisces. We are going to use the Moonology Oracle. Pisces, I don't necessarily feel that you're very emotional this week. I feel like you're just stressed, and you could definitely be overthinking a situation. So we have the energy is gaining momentum. You could be giving it more energy to step out of your comfort zone. So that's going to fall right on top of change and work through your fears. Did work through your fears come out for all three? I think it may have came out for all three, but it's the new moon in Scorpio. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And that's it, guys. That's the water signs for June 20th through June 26th. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I'm actually not an overflow of emotions for the water signs, which is a little abnormal. It's like the water signs are more in their thoughts and trying to think things through. Super interesting. All right, guys, I'm trying to decide if I should go ahead. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I know I normally offer free readings at the end, guys, but we are going to do the earth signs at 4, and I should have a little bit more time with those. So I think we'll do offer the free readings at the end of the earth signs. But thank you so very, very much for coming in. I appreciate you guys so very much. I hope those readings were helpful. And I hope I can see you guys when we do Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I'm really interested to see how Taurus and Capricorn are going to fare this week with this planet parade and the different movements that Mars and Venus are taking. So yes, guys, I hope to see you at 4 o'clock. Again, thank you so very much. And as always, I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.